Throughout fighting games, it is generally important to introduce new characters in order to keep the roster fresh and to create new drama dynamics and layers on top of existing plot points. Erron Black is one of the newest characters in the Mortal Kombat franchise, debuting in Mortal Kombat X. With his American Old West gunslinger aesthetic and attitude, many may be immediately drawn to this character. But what more is there to this sharpshooter? We'll show you with the full story of Erron Black. Erron Black is a human native to Earthrealm. He himself had his aging slowed down by the evil sorcerer Shang Tsung in exchange for assassinating a yet-to-be-specified Earthrealm warrior. Generally, Erron Black has spent his life as a merchant of death, selling his weapon skills for whoever had use for them. Before continuing, it is worth noting that there are two continuities in Mortal Kombat, the Midway continuity and the NetherRealm continuity. The Midway continuity is comprised of titles developed by Midway Games, the original developer of the Mortal Kombat series. The NetherRealm continuity is comprised of games developed by NetherRealm Studios, the current developer of the franchise, starting with Mortal Kombat 2011. Mortal Kombat X exists within the NetherRealm continuity, and as such, Erron Black is not present in any games before Mortal Kombat X, including Mortal Kombat 2011 and all games in the Midway continuity. By the beginning of Mortal Kombat X, Erron Black is among the lieutenants of Kotal Kahn, the current Emperor of Outworld. He often defends Kotal Kahn from attack and sometimes acts as a political liaison, though this isn't what he was employed to do. During Kotal Kahn's story mode chapter, Erron Black helps to defend Kotal Kahn from attacks by Melina's forces, then a competitor to Kotal Kahn and the throne of Emperor of Outworld. In Kung Jin's chapter, Erron Black states that while he is a native to Earthrealm, since his employer is an Outworlder, he formally calls himself an Outworlder as well. Erron Black also gets out-negotiated by Kung Jin in an interesting cutscene. Cassie Cage states that her team are emissaries on behalf of Raiden, and when Erron Black says that her official seal from Raiden may be fake, Kung Jin tells him that there would be consequences for killing them, and greater chances of benefit if he presents the team to Kotal Kahn. Erron Black is later incapacitated by Kung Jin when Kung Jin saves a thief from execution, and Erron Black expresses disapproval at Kung Jin's well-intentioned impetuousness. Erron Black is next seen in Takedas Story mode chapter when Black, Ermac, and Reptile study the corpse of an Outworld guard and deduce that D'Vorah is the murderer, with Erron Black beginning to suspect something is off with D'Vorah. The trio then spot Cassie Cage's team and fight, but Cassie Cage's team dispatches the three. Kotal Kahn and his group rightfully suspect D'Vorah, but wrongfully assume that she is working with Earthrealmers and Raiden, and Kotal suggests an Earthrealm invasion in response. Kotal Kahn and his lieutenants make their way to the Sky Temple in Earthrealm, all the while unaware that Shinnok is on the verge of capturing Earthrealm's life force, and are met by Cassie Cage's team. When the latter attempt to call a truce, Kotal refuses and sends his forces after them. The eventual struggle leads to the four being nearly killed by Kotal's army until Sub-Zero and the Lin Kuei martial artists arrive to hold back Kotal's Outworld army. This closes Erron Black's involvement in Mortal Kombat X. Erron Black also appears in the Mortal Kombat X comic series that precedes the events of the Mortal Kombat X game. By the time of the comic's beginning, he is already affiliated with Kotal Kahn, but also works on behalf of the Black Dragon mercenary group to serve as a liaison between them and Outworld. Worth noting about the comics is that there are two instances during which Erron Black is chastised by another character for being too trusting. First by Kano, leader of the Black Dragon group, who berated Erron for attempting to free a captured Jackie Briggs and Cassie Cage, with both eventually knocking him out. Kano tells Erron that he lacks the necessary ruthlessness to be a part of the Black Dragon. This after Kano more or less steals Erron Black's portal stone by asking for it and having Erron Black give it to him, then afterwards leaving Erron behind after Erron says that Cassie and Jackie must be retrieved. Shortly after, Mavado of the Red Dragon group mocks Erron for trusting Kano, who is as wily and selfish as they come. These events can be seen as connected to in-game events from Mortal Kombat X, such as Erron Black being the first to vocalize his suspicions about D'Vorah and claiming that he shouldn't have trusted Kung Jin when he arrived as part of Cassie Cage's team in Kung Jin's story mode chapter. Erron Black hasn't really gotten his due yet in the games. He's been little more than a minor character. Thus far, he has served obediently as a hired hand for Kotal Kahn, which is odd in its own way for a mercenary, if not a testament to Erron Black honoring his employment agreement from Kotal Kahn. He doesn't display a lot of personality or get emotionally involved in others' businesses, and this perhaps allows him to execute his duties as a mercenary more efficiently, as he doesn't allow any emotions to get in the way of him carrying out his business. With Kotal Kahn still the Emperor of Outworld, Erron Black can still serve as his underling, but it isn't immediately clear what lies ahead for Erron Black. Mortal Kombat 11's story revolves around time travel and characters' past selves confronting their current selves, and this perhaps would leave an opening for some great development or backstory to Erron Black. In order for his character to develop, he must detach himself from Kotal Kahn, who he had to plead to not be executed by during the Mortal Kombat X comics, so as to find more individuality. This isn't to say necessarily that Erron Black is supposed to be a hero or that he will be in time, but that his disinclination for manipulation and guile keeps him stuck in place in service to other people unnecessarily, and limits his depth and personality. It's interesting how much of a straight shooter Erron Black really is. And that concludes our video on the full story of Erron Black. This is a character who is extremely unattached and regarding whom not much is known, and all of that is deliberate on Black's part. Yet in separate instances throughout the comics and in Mortal Kombat X's story mode, he seems unable to fully assume a mindset of ruthless pragmatism or disinclination for trusting people, even if the nature of his relationships so far with others are all about materialistic exchange. Erron Black is repeatedly deceived or strung about, and because of this we can infer that he is in fact something of an honest mercenary, difficult as that may be to comprehend. Let us know what you think about Erron Black in the comment section below. And that about does it for this video. If you enjoyed what you watched and want to see more from GamingBolt, you can always hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon next to it. That way you will never miss any of our videos.